Seattle just hit a record with homicides, 3-decade high, but rather than fix the pressing issue, Washington State wants to tackle something else. They're outlawing gas-powered leaf blowers. They'll give you jail time for using one. Representative Travis Couture joins us right now, a Republican who I'm thinking is against this. They weren't kidding, right? This is real.
This is definitely real.
Okay. And here's my question. Is this a law they're going to enforce in Washington State? Because at least in Seattle, there's a lot of laws they have that they don't enforce. So maybe what's the difference?
Well, I mean, they would seek to enforce it. They want to have a $10,000 fine and a year in jail. So they won't put any other career criminals doing fentanyl on our streets or shooting up anybody in prisons or jail in Seattle or in Washington State, or even let cops chase anybody. But if you fire up your gas-powered lawnmower or leaf blower or chainsaw, they'll throw you in jail for a year and slap you with a $10,000 fine.
All right, so leaf blowers, lawnmowers, chainsaws, log splitters, pressure washers, stump grinders, wood chippers, and snow blowers, if they are gas-powered. I'm thinking, like, maybe I understand if you have like a little lawn inside Seattle, in downtown Seattle, it takes you 10 minutes to rake or use a leaf blower. But how is it with a chainsaw? How are we going to cut down all the trees and the timber companies and the fire departments that have to get through roads where there's big Washington State trees that have fallen on? I don't get it.
Well, I'm glad you asked that. My district, the 35th district, is one of the biggest timber districts in all of Washington State, which means it's also the largest sequester of carbon in Washington State. And chainsaws under 25 horsepower that this bill would basically ban in the next 2 years. We rely on those things to cut down those trees to sequester that carbon, and then also have sustainable natural wood products. So it's an attack on the timber industry, and it's also an attack on people's freedom of choice.
Well, and probably an attack on a lot of people's livelihoods, too, who work in the timber industry and everything else. Hey, we got to run, but thank you. We're going to follow. Let us know if this passes, all right?
All right, thanks. Will do.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.